Yo! This is a complete guide to mining progression. Before we get into the video, majority of the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you enjoy what you see, please consider subscribing. Alright, before even getting into mining, you should have these 3 mods installed: Soopy, Coleweight, and Skytoast. I'll link these mods in the description below. The first step in mining is to mine sand with an efficiency 2 golden shovel until you get mining 12. This allows you to unlock the dwarven mines. First thing you should do when you unlock the dwarven mines is buy a mithril pickaxe from this guy. Then you should farm glaciate walkers until you get a full set of glaciate armor. With this new pickaxe, you can now do your daily comms. You should do your daily commissions, puzzler, and fetcher while you progress in other parts of the game. At Hottom 3, you unlock the crystal hollows. This is when you want to get yourself a jungle pick. To get a jungle pick, find this structure in the crystal hollows with wishing compasses and talk to this guy Ottawa and buy it for 200 sledge juice. You will use this jungle pick a lot, so I would recommend just putting compact on it instantly. As soon as you unlock the crystal hollows, you can now go to Blue Egg Pings. These pings are on the Discord server IMS, hosted by other Ironmans to help you get the 99 you will need to insta-mine obsidian and gold. I would recommend doing this, as the blue cheese goblin omelet is really good for your drill. The mithril you get from doing the commissions, you can spend on the mithril equipment. To continue progressing in the crystal hollows, you'll need these prereqs: a good farming setup and a decent melee or maze setup that does 20k damage at least. I'll link a gardening guide in the description below to help you achieve this good farming setup. While achieving these prereqs, you should continue doing your dailies and be at least Hottom 4 by the time you have them. The first goal in the crystal hollows is to get heated on your jungle pick. You have 2 options when getting the heartstone. Either use the God of the Wind event or get yourself an armadillo pet. I would recommend just doing the armadillo method and get the armadillo by doing a nucleus run. If you do nucleus runs for the armadillo, you will also drop some piconimuses, which also allow you to insta-break heartstone. Once you unlock the heated reforge, instantly put it on your jungle pick and make your tree like this, and put all your powder into mining speed. With wearing full glaciate and putting amber gemstones in the glaciate, with your heated jungle pick and a lot of powder into mining speed, you should have enough mining speed to insta-break heartstone in the jungle. If you don't, but you're close, you should just go down deeper, as heated increases your mining speed the deeper you are in the crystal hollows. Now that you can insta-mine heartstone without the need for an event, you want to grind for full flamebreaker armor. You should always be mining heartstone in the jungle with the jungle pick, as you passively get sludge juice, which you need a lot of in the future. Once you craft a full set of flamebreaker armor, you want to turn that into Yogg armor. I would recommend getting the Yoggies while killing Bao, as you have a chance to drop Bao Pet. I would recommend lining up these 2 grinds, as it is better to get a Bao Pet sooner rather than later. I would have a setup similar to this, with a bow just killing it on repeat until you drop your 100 Yoggies and the Bao Pet. Once you get full Yogg and your Bao Pet, the first thing you want to do is put full finds on all your Yogg. You might already have these finds from doing nucleus runs, but if you don't, I would recommend just doing a couple nucleus runs until you have full finds. Now your next step is you want to get a ruby drill. You should have the found rubies from nucleus runs. The only expensive part is the drill engine, which requires a bunch of diamonds, iron, and gold. You can easily hand mine all these resources with the routes I'll link in the description down below. After you forge this ruby drill, you will now want a gemstone drill. This requires a couple gemstone mixtures, which means you need sludge, which you should already have from when you sludge mine for heartstone, and a couple of gemstones, which you can hand mine with a piconimbus and full Yogg. So at this point, you should have full Yogg with all finds in it, a gemstone drill, and a Bao Pet. This is when it gets fun, and you start grinding nucleus runs. While you grind for nucleus runs, you also grind for Heart of the Mountain XP by using these commissions for every crystal you place in your nucleus runs. So you do the crystals in order of whatever commission you have. So I would go do the amber crystal, turn in the commission. It would be jade next, do the jade, and so on. If you get a boss Corleone commission, I would just try to find a lobby that has one and quickly do it. Don't ever do nucleus runs without doing these commissions. You won't even be close to having the 750 commissions for the warp the crystal nucleus scroll. So I would just do slashes and jimmboo and use my portal if you want to go to the nucleus. Now the preferred next step in mining is to actually do nucleus runs until Hottom 7. This takes 80 runs. In the meantime, you also get all the drops you need from nucleus runs. The items you need from nucleus runs are at least 4 Jade Emeralds, 24 Divine Frags at least for now, a Claw Fossil, and a Helix Fossil. As soon as you drop a Claw Fossil, you should forge a Mole Pet. This pet will make your nucleus runs so much easier, with having to get 1 less part and getting Divine tools a lot easier. If you drop a Quick Claw, I would just put that on your Bao Pet after you get it to level 100. You could put your extra jade emeralds on mineral armor and save your extra divine frags for divine coatings. Once you get Hotum 7, now you're ready to start powder grinding. You wait until Hotum 7 to powder grind because of powder buff. So your tree should look something like this with mole and Great Explorer. You want to get mole to like 40 and then max out Great Explorer and then get mole to 60 and then get max out powder buff. You should always powder grind in the jungle with your jungle pick, as you still need a lot of sledge. You should powder mine as much as you can, but at least get around 4 mil powder. Now your next step is to get gemstone gauntlet. Now you should get pristine 2 on your gemstone drill and put a bejeweled collar on your battle pet. Your setup to start mining this gemstone gauntlet could be full yog with full finds in them, gemstone drill with pristine 2, 4 mil powder, and a ledge battle pet with a bejeweled collar on it. And at this point, you should upgrade your mithril equipment into titanium equipment. You should also get Jolt Trillion Great Forge contact so you can refuel your gemstone drill without losing your lobby. All she requires is an extra Abbey phone, which only costs 1 mil. Now you can just mine the ruby using any magma field's ruby route. I'll make sure the link went down in the description below. You can parlay it with a mining fiesta to get it done even quicker, but it shouldn't take too long outside of a fiesta. You can easily get the 16 blocks of gold by mining in the mines Devon with full mineral. First thing you should do when you get your gauntlet is just put a flawless jade, topaz, and amber and slap pristine 3 on it. And if you have enough treasurite already, just forge this rock gemstone and put auspicious on your gauntlet. You upgrade the gems to pristine on your gauntlet once you get Devon, because now you start to work to forge your Devon. If you powder mined in the jungle with the jungle pick for all your powder, you should be close to the 40 mixtures you need. And you also should have all the Devon frags. So now all you need is the 4 flawless ruby, which you can just set up another route and quickly do that. You also need 160 finds of jade, amethyst, amber, and sapphire to actually forge the gemstone mixtures. That will take no time at all. You can quickly do that. Now you just forge your Devon. And once you forge it, just put jaded on it instantly and recom it. Because now you need to forge all the chambers you need. These chambers require you to fish. You need 100 worm membranes dropped from flaming worms fished in the crystal hollows. So if you dropped a helix from the nucleus shrine, you should forge your ammonite pet if you haven't already. You have 2 options for this. You can either water fish in the goblin holdout and fish water worms with worm bait with the rod of the sea, or just lava fish with a magma rod in the precursor remnants. Water fishing requires level 24 to use the rod of the sea, while magma rod requires fishing level 27. So either one is fine. The only upside for waiting for fishing 27 is that you aren't required to craft worm bait for fishing to be efficient. The fishing armor you should have is full shark scale armor. I would recommend water fishing, as fishing 27 can be kinda annoying to get to. You should find a worm fishing party in IMS to make this go by a lot faster. I'll link it in the description down below. You'll need 2,000 membranes total for all 20 chambers, along with 20 gemstone mixtures. So you might have to powder mine again to get the sludge juice you need. Once you forge all the chambers, put a flawless in each gemstone slot, because now you want to powder grind first to get max powder to make mining more efficient. Keep mining sludge for the artifact of power. This is the last main thing you need sludge juice for. Your goal should be to get 12 mil at least, because this maxes out most of the useful perks. Once you have 12 mil powder at least, you should forge all your perfects you'll need for the artifact of power, full Devon, and your gemstone gauntlet. Mine the perfects prioritizing topaz, then jade, then amber. And max out pristine 5 on your gemstone gauntlet. Once the coal finally gets elected, you should forge this equipment. This is the best equipment for gemstone mining, so be sure to craft it as soon as you get access to glossy gemstones. Once you have all your perfect gemstones in your artifact of power, gauntlet, and Devon armor, you have a nearly max setup. All you're missing is the titanium 655. This costs a lot of resources and takes a lot of time to forge, so the sooner you prep the resources, the faster you'll get it. And with a near max mining setup, these resources won't take too long to get. When forging the drill, make sure you have quick forge max to decrease the amount of time it will take. The only tip I can really give for mining the resources for 655 is to make use of the Sky Mall 5x titanium drops perk. This will get you titanium so fast. I'll link a list of all the resources you need for this drill down in the description below. That's it for the mining guide. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment Sigma if you got this far, and peace!
Hey man, it's Freak Bob. Thanks for answering. People usually don't answer. And it's taking a toll on me. That's why.